Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and it's time for another Abbott and Costello film. So this one is from 1943 and it's called Abbott and Costello Hit the Ice, or just Hit the Ice. And yeah, directed by Charles Lamont. They also have the beautiful Jeannie Sims. I do want to say something about Abbott and Costello films. Now I know these are all movies from the 40s and 50s and sometimes even the 30s, but yeah, mainly 40s and 50s. Some of the actresses, the women in these movies, are really beautiful. Case in point, Jeannie Sims. Now I know she's a singer as well as an actress. She didn't act in many movies, but she was a singer. You can check out some of her songs in the movie, as well as they're available on Spotify, and I suppose on YouTube as well. I did check out one song on Spotify as well. She's got a great voice. Of course, the style of songs are not something that I would actually really be into, but considering the fact that I know black and white era woman has been dead for a very long time, I guess, but she was absolutely gorgeous. She plays the main lead lady character in this role. You've also got Patrick Knowles playing Dr. Bill Elliott, Elise Knox as Peggy Osborne, who is a nurse, Joe Sawyer as Buster, Mark Lawrence as Phil, Sheldon Leonard as Silky Fellowsby, the mafia don kind of thing, and Johnny Long and his orchestra playing themselves. So, in the hospital, basically, there is this guy called Silky Fellowsby, who is a gangster who is admitted to the hospital pretending to be sick, so that he is investigated for a crime that's about to happen. He and his two goons are planning to hit the bank that's just opposite the hospital. So they are actually looking for a couple of hitmen to cover them in case things go wrong, and they mistake our two bumbling heroes, Abbott and Costello, who are actually sidewalk photographers. And I don't know actually what happened to the actual hitmen, but anyway, so confusion happens. These guys think they're taking photographs of them coming out of the bank, but they are actually they have actually knocked out the staff from the bank, and they have stolen money. The Costello and Abbott and Costello are actually kind of suspicious about they are suspected of the crime, so they're trying to get away. They get onto a train and they go to a resort in Sun Valley. I do not know where exactly Sun Valley is. Is it? It's in Idaho. There, it just happens to be that Fellowsby and his goons are also on the way there, and they are trying to they're trying to get rid of the nurse who was very suspicious about them. When she had actually come to check on Willoughby in between, she knew that they weren't there. However, she can't prove it, and the doctor who's also her love interest a little later, but he doesn't believe her initially, and then later onwards he asks for her apologies. Sorry, he apologized for her and asked for her forgiveness, because then he realizes there's something going on. So it's basically them trying to Abbott and Costello trying to clear the name, and of course Costello making a fool of himself throughout. He falls in love with Jeannie Sims' character Marcia Manning, who's also at the resort singing. She's connected with Willoughby. However, she isn't a criminal. She just thinks that he's backing her, the record career and all that stuff. And she initially agrees to. What was it actually there for? For retrieving the stolen cash, that Willoughby had actually taken from the bank. Costello has got some of the details, but some of it, and they try to he's hidden it somewhere. They're trying to get it out of him, but they use her as kind of like a decoy, and she puts her charms on him. Although she actually does have a boyfriend, and towards the end of the movie she gets married to him. And she, even though she tricks Costello for a while, she ends up not wanting to hurt him, because she doesn't think that they're in the wrong, and she doesn't want to hurt anybody. So of course, there's a lot of fun happening. A lot of good music, a lot of funny scenes. Of course, Costello's, especially because it's the Sun Valley is basically a ski and a skating resort. So of course, Costello cannot stay on balance, and there's even one scene where a little girl comes and blows on him and he falls. So a lot of fun at his expense, like most of the movies. But this one is really enjoyable. Um, with the fact of the hitmen and the goon behind them, the gangsters behind them, and them trying to um, clear the name and get things running. At the end, of course, everything is done. The guilty people, the actual gangsters, are arrested. Um, Abbott and Costello are able to clear the name with the help of their new friends, and things go well. Unfortunately for Costello, the love of his life at that particular point, at least, Marcia marries her friend. Forgot the character's name. I think it is. What was it? I think it's Buster. I'm not really sure. I don't remember the name of it. It's been a few days, so I don't really remember. But overall, the movie is really fun. I gave it an 8 out of 10, and I consider this to be one of their best movies. And I'm kind of going in that order, to be honest. Like I mentioned, these are the ones that actually stick most in my mind. There are quite a few more, so don't worry. There are more Abbott and Costello reviews coming up. This one is really enjoyable. Please do watch it. I have it, of course, in my collection, and it's always fun to watch. And of course, like I mentioned, I am a little partial to this movie because I wish I was alive at the time that Jeannie Sims was there, because she was an absolutely gorgeous woman, or that she was alive now. So I don't know. There's something about women in the black and white era. Some of the actresses were really hot. Okay, that's it for me. 8 out of 10 for Hit the Ice. I shall see you in the next review coming up pretty soon.